girls? I wanna see men!
So since my previous series has ended, RIP, you will not be missed. It's time for a newcomer to take its place. It's time to draw.
Boys.
As seen here. By the way, I've been drawing anime girls for quite some time now, so I do have some experience. Let's see what my first attempt at drawing a male without reference looked like. First sketch of Rudius was okay, so I decided to try to draw the goat now. It did not go well. Let's just move on. At this point I was starting to get worried again. Since my sense of self-worth is very fragile and based on validation of complete strangers on the internet. But that went away when I found a good reference of Peak Miyamura. I liked his long hair look better Sumi. This one came out okay as well though. Maybe because I drew the jawline sharper than I'm used to. And for the final sketch. A random sleeping generic anime dude. The face wasn't that hard, but one of my many weaknesses right now is drawing hair, so that's where I focused most of my attention this time. And I do believe it paid off. What are some other characters you guys would like me to draw? 10k likes and I will draw an oiled up Gojo. I do boys.
What did he say?
Wow, pause. Welcome back to the innocent and child-friendly series, where I draw anime dudes, because sadly only drawing anime girls just won't cut it. It's still very new for me, but luckily this one came out decent. Next up is... Because the show is peak and his look is iconic, I wish I too could date a 29-year-old mommy figure that is very rich. Seriously, hit me up. Anyway, I had a lot of fun drawing him, which is probably why it came out so well. Next up is a random dude I found on Pinterest. No idea who or what he is, but he looked cool, so that's all I need. And of course I saved the best for last. Haha, psych, this one is an absolute disaster. Let's just never speak of this sketch again. Ban it to the shadow realm. Leave in the comments who you'd like me to draw once. 10k likes and I will try to draw this look again in the future. So today we're starting with a front view.
It can't be.
Yes, and it went surprisingly well, if I might add. Let's see if we can keep up the momentum in the next one. This sketch was a bit tricky, but I pulled it off, of course. Was there any doubt? There was. Looking back, I'm quite happy with this one. As I'm sure my 1% female demographic is too. Look at that handsome man. Next, to please my female demographic even more, I decided to draw Gojo again. It's better than the first time I drew him in this series. But still not good. Sorry to disappoint, please don't unsub. To make up for it, the final sketch is of a very buff dude. That's also good, right? Right? Desperation aside, I am satisfied with most of these. I'm not even a week into this challenge, so it's too soon to despair. Leave in the comments a male character you'd like me to draw. 10k likes and I will draw an oiled up Gojo plus Nanami. Subscribe so you don't miss me suffering for content.
This some serious gourmet shit.
Today I'm starting off by drawing a guy with a cylindrical shaped object in his mouth. And by that I mean a cigarette. Don't smoke, kids, or you'll end up looking like this dude, dead inside. Next, I'm drawing every edgy middle school boy's favorite profile pic, Ken Kaneki. If you're wondering how I know this,
Well, of course I know him. He's me.
God, if only I could meet my younger self. Anyway, this sketch was decent. I think I really captured his insane gaze. I was starting to run out of steam, so this sketch was a bit off. It's not as bad as my first male sketch attempt, of course, but still not great. The face is a bit too long and something is off with the hair. Not sure what though, so leave in the comments what it could be. And finally, the last sketch. One again, I tried drawing Luke and well, I could use a bit more practice. Alright, today we're starting off with a handsome Mash Burndead. Not that he wasn't already handsome before, of course. Dude looks like he's built to break bricks with his face. I'm not used to drawing such long faces, so this was a struggle. Hopefully, this next sketch will be better. It won't. But listen, I have to be honest. I'm a sucker for the Eren Yeager hairstyle. Truly the perfect cut for someone who did nothing wrong. Next I drew a generic anime dude. He looks like the kind of thug who tries to hit on the underage female lead, and immediately folds the moment the male OC shows up. What a tragic existence. He's just like me for real for real.
What do you mean by that?
Now, moving on to the real pain. I tried drawing Sukuna, and at this point I gotta admit something. For the life of me, I cannot draw Chainsaw Man or JJK characters. I don't know why, it's like my hands just refuse. Please send help.
Stay in the box. No! Stay in the box. No! Get out of my skin!
Starting off of course with a generic handsome anime dude. We don't draw ugly people on this channel. For real though, I bet if I looked half as decent as this guy, I'd still get no bitches because I have the riz of a used rug. Haha, I am so alone. Speaking off emo vibes, here I drew a cool looking dude wearing a mask. Something you Karens didn't do when you were supposed to. Here I drew a dude with a slightly long face. It's not a mistake, it's stylized. Y'all wouldn't get it. And lastly I drew Denji. He's just like me for real aka Chainsaw Man. Perhaps I relate to him a bit too much, which is probably why I drew him so ugly. Yeah, I have no excuse, let's just end it here. Me and bro on our way to draw the most mid shit possible. Haha, just kidding, I don't have any friends. Anyway, today we're starting off with drawing the manly Jinshur. One could say that drawing him as practice for drawing males doesn't count, but to those I say, shut up, I do what I want. Following our precious Jinshur, we have a normal anime dude. I think he came out fairly well, especially the hair. I really think I'm getting better. Next is another simple face. I really should spend some more time finding more diverse references, but for now this will do. Leave some male character suggestions in the comments. And then lastly, I tried a side profile. Emphasis on tried though, since it did not go well, LMAO. So let's end this video quickly. Like and subscribe to not miss more of my suffering. When I draw a dude but he once again ends up as a cute anime girl with cat ears. Today we're starting off with a dude wearing fur. Animal lives are temporary but drip is forever. Just kidding, it's a drawing so it's not real silly. Just like the voices inside my head aren't real, I think. Moving on, here I'm drawing a dude that looks absolutely dead inside. He's just like me for real for real. This is the look I give AI artists when they try to explain how their slop is also art. Next I drew a dude with the sharpest jawline you've ever seen. Some might say I just messed up the sketch, and to those people I say, please leave me alone, I am sensitive and will cry. And finally, the last sketch of the day. I tried drawing a cool guy with sunglasses, but well, as you can see, failed. Like and subscribe to see more of my suffering. I mean art journey.
This is quite a shock. On the other hand, it's not surprising in the least.
Setting the ominous foreshadowing aside. Welcome back. Today I start with an emo boy because I finished binge watching my show and now life has no more meaning. Following the emo hair, I drew a guy with very spiky hair. This is what Sonic would look like if he was humanoid, or perhaps this is what a dude with Sonic as a persona would look like. Next is a dude wearing a hood for added mystique, and definitely not because I didn't want to draw a full head. I need to learn clothing folds too, damn it. And lastly, I drew Crispy Bacon, I mean Dobby from My Hero Academia. Honestly, front-facing perspective male drawings are still hard for me, so this one, yeah, not my best work. Like and subscribe to see if I will ever improve my drawing skills and or sense of humor.
No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
True childhood story or just funny opener? I'll leave it up to your imagination.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Anyway, I'm starting today with Iori from Grand Blue, peak comedy anime. Then to counter the silly gag humor character, here's a very serious dude smoking. It's serious because smoking is a serious hazard for your health. Don't smoke, kids, do crack instead, that's way cooler. Next up is a smug dude looking down on you. If this was a tall goth lady, I'd be having some weird feelings right now. Now the only thing I feel is annoyed at how hard it was to draw this. And lastly, I again tried to draw the goat Sukuna. I think it's better than my first attempt, but not by a lot. Like and subscribe for more inappropriate jokes while sketching. Haha, just kidding, of course I am always proud of my art. Ahem, moving on. Today I'm only drawing characters that you guys suggested. If you want me to draw a male character of your choice, leave a comment. And as per this comment, I started with our little angry shredder Levi. I will leave Aaron for last, so for now we're going to follow this comment. We're going to start with our favorite edgelord who is afraid of the hairdresser, Madara. He came out okay-ish. This isn't my usual art style, so please bear with me, LMAO. Next I tried Hashirama Senju. Emphasis on tried because he looks very dead inside, which I mean technically he is dead, so that tracks, I guess. And for the final sketch, the boy who did nothing wrong, Eren Yeager. But I forgot I was drawing at an angle, so he looks terrible. I'm so sorry. I will redeem myself next episode. Like and subscribe to keep seeing my progress or lack thereof.
We had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch.
I'm running out of ideas, so I went back to manipulating vulnerable women. I meant drawing characters that manipulate vulnerable women. Of course I'm talking about Ayano Kuji, everyone's favorite. He's just like me for real character. Until girls started liking him, and then they could no longer relate themselves to him.
It's funny cause it's true.
Second, I drew everyone's favorite bully Bakugo, but it's all fine because he said sorry once, so it's all water under the bridge. He should also apologize to me because his hair was super hard to draw. Next up is just some random dude I found on Pinterest. I don't know who it is, so I don't have any clever sarcastic comments. I just wish my hair IRL was half as good as his. And finally we have best boy Ishigami. Ishigami versus Fujiwara will always be peak comedy, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Like and subscribe to see more. Today I'm starting off with an anime boy with liquid running down his face.
What did he say?
Don't worry, it's nothing concerning. He's just sad because his entire family died in a fire. Next, because of popular demand, I'm drawing Zoro. Leave in the comments who you want me to draw. Only it doesn't look that good, so it's more like the Zoro we have at home. Next I drew a dude while doing some tricep dips, but I ran out of time in the middle, which is why it looks so off. And lastly, some random dude. Well, at least he's kinda buff. Like and subscribe to keep watching me lose my sanity.
I'm done saving you.
Cough commission requests via Instagram at the Spartan Official Cough. Shameless plug.
I like money.
Hey, it's tough out there, I gotta do what I gotta do. Anyway, sketch 1 is nearly complete, so let's move on. The second sketch I drew to celebrate the success of the live-action Snow White, which is why his eyes are closed, because nobody wants to see it. Am I beating a dead horse? Perhaps, but I've got to get my clout from somewhere. Next up is another sketch with the eyes closed. No deep meaning behind this, I just didn't feel like drawing eyes. I feel like the sketch is off, but I can't really place it. Leave in the comments what you think it might be. And finally, just a child looking at you very angrily. This is the look you get when you steal a kid's candy. Definitely not spoken from experience. Like and subscribe for more very educational drawing videos. Today I started with a Gojo sketch since one of you strongly suggested it. Leave your character suggestions in the comments. I tried my best, but I'm not that good with Gij's art style, which is why my JJK sketches usually end up so cursed. Moving on to clean our visual palette, I drew a regular side profile sketch. I am getting a lot better at side profiles, which makes me very happy since these used to be my biggest weakness. Next to big thigh goth girls. Next up I drew. This is also a very distinct art style, so it was kinda hard, but I think it came out okay for my first time drawing him. And finally, drawing Gojo got me in a JJK mood, so I tried to draw Geto, his very platonic friend, but I used up all my concentration for the day, so he came out a bit scuffed. Like and subscribe for more mid JJK sketches.
What the fuck?
High-key one of my biggest fears. It's not that I'm ashamed of my channel, it's just I do boys.
Please! Please! No!
Speaking of cursed the Spartan moments, I have something I'm working on for the 1K subscriber special, so look forward to it. Second sketch, I decided to once again torture myself and draw Sukuna. I do think this one came out alright, but there's still a lot to work on. Next up, a front-facing anime dude, also one of my weaknesses. Again, it's not bad, but also not good. I can't see why though, so leave your thoughts in the comments. And finally, the last sketch, only I used up all my focus for the day, so well, it didn't turn out that great, but well, shit happens. Like and subscribe to get the 1K subs special sooner.
It's so boring.
Except when I'm drawing something you guys suggested, of course. Which is what I'm doing with this sketch. Leave your drawing suggestions in the comments. However, do keep in mind I have a time limit of 10 minutes per sketch, which is why this one did not turn out so well. Second sketch, I drew Ichigo, or translated to English, strawberry. Yes, I do know some Japanese, and allow me to demonstrate.
こんにちは、やめてください。
And finally,
僕はおちんちんが小さいです。
have fun translating everyone. Next, I drew a child edgelord with unkempt hair. Kind of like me at the moment, not gonna lie. The hair part, not the child, I'm an adult, damn it. And finally, a last boss looking guy with long hair. This angle was a real struggle though. Like and subscribe for more serious sketch videos.
Now do something!
I'm on vacation.
Haha, just a random meme and totally not a cry for help. Anyway, today I'm drawing your character suggestions. Leave your next character suggestions in the comments. This person wanted Daddy Gojo, so that's who I'm drawing now, considering my history with JJK characters. I'd say this one came out pretty well. Second request was Kim Dokja, aka Mr. Suicidal. He's just like me for real for real. Only Junhyuk isn't in love with me. Yet. Next up is Zack from Angels of Death. Honestly, I'm a big fan of his character. Who doesn't love a serial killer wielding a big ass scythe? And finally Dante from Devil May Cry. I tried my best, but it wasn't meant to be good apparently. Kind of like the anime. Like and subscribe for more Daddy Gojo drawings. We're starting off with a 34-year-old NEET that does unspeakable things to minors. He's just like me for real for real. The NEET part, of course, not the minors thing. I'm not famous enough for that yet. Second sketch is of our most kind boy Ayana Koji. I really like his character but struggle to draw him though, as seen here. Next we've got style icon Miyamura. I'll keep saying it, he looked best with this hairstyle. I will die on this hill. And finally random Pinterest dude. I decided to improvise his hair. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe for more wholesome sketch videos.
How's my money, buddy?
You will never see my sketchbook unless you're my therapist. Speaking off, this time I'm drawing someone who could also use some therapy, Bakugo. His sad backstory is basically, I fell as a child and Midoriya tried to help me.
I want to apologize.
Next I drew Earth's best superhero, Omni-Man. God, that show is so good, I love. I usually draw anime style though, so I was pleasantly surprised when this came out so well. Practice really does pay off. Next I sketched a guy smoking, and we all know how I feel about smoking. Don't smoke, kids, do crack instead, that's way cooler. I am a very good role model. And finally generic dude for hair practice. I do think I'm getting the hang of it. Like and subscribe for more relatable feet drawing memes. The first requested character is someone that wants a minor to swallow him.
What did he say?
And afterwards he proceeds to beat up other minors. He's just like me for real for real.
What do you mean by that?
I'm of course talking about the King of Curses, Sukuna. Leave your other character suggestions in the comments. Second is a highly requested suicidal character, Dazai. Again, he just like me for real for real. I need therapy. Next up is Jane Doe because, well, I honestly know nothing about her, but she looks nice. Before we move on to the last sketch, I just want to highlight some requests I've gotten these past weeks. Y'all need Jesus. Anyway, last request was a femboy, so I drew this guy. Please like and subscribe to soothe my pain. Today I'm starting by sketching someone who, like me, also needs therapy. Yes, of course I'm talking about Daddy Gojo. I'm starting to be able to draw JJK characters pretty easily now. Perhaps I've also gotten stronger. Second, I drew a happy farmer. If you know, you know. I've never really drawn Overlord characters besides Mommy Albedo, so Demiurge was a fun challenge. Next up, the professional or a farmer's son, Jin Woo. I've drawn him before, but never with a time limit though. And lastly, I tried Eren Yeager again, and failed again. Like and subscribe so I can afford therapy and Eren drawing lessons. Speaking of disturbing drawings, here's a sketch of a character that canonically penetrated a minor. For real though, I finished the light novel of Mushoku Tensei and this is all I can say. I will never be the same again. So yeah, today I'll only be drawing jobless reincarnation characters like Orsted here. Second, I of course drew the goat Rudius. Yeah, I've got no funny twists for him, he's straight up cooked. Usually I'd say he's just like me for real. But his behavior is too far even for me. Still, he's the goat. Next is Daddy Goat Paul. He's at least half as cool as Rudius, but unfortunately not drawn half as good. And finally Green Goat Rudyard. Only it's more like the Rudyard we have at home. Because of my sleep-deprived ass drawing skills. Like and subscribe so I can afford the Mushoku Tensei side stories. Today I'm starting with the man who did nothing wrong, Eren Yeager. Luckily the sketch came out decent for once this time. Maybe I'm actually improving? I got lucky. Next I drew the least acoustic JJK first grade sorcerer to do. You know you're socially adjusted when you beat up people that don't like tall women with big asses. Truly an example for us all. And lastly I drew Ghetto in twink style. This was 100% intentional and not because I messed up. No further questions. Like and subscribe or I will draw you pregnant. I'm starting with a character that canonically tried to sell his 6-year-old son. I'm of course talking about everyone's broke daddy Toji. And with that lightly suspicious confession, the sketch is done. Next up is a 2,000-year-old demon that kissed a minor. Yes, it is Anos Voldigoat indeed. To be fair, Anos was technically 1 month old, so Sasha's the real creep. And with the real criminal locked up, I finished the sketch. And lastly, another character with questionable morals, Rudius Greyrat. I really should start drawing some normal people. Like and subscribe or I will sell you as well. Today we're again starting off with Daddy. I mean father. I mean Gojo. Shut up, I'm not simping, he's just fun to draw, damn it. Too bad I messed up the right eye though, so now he's a bit scuffed. Second, we've got the MC from the anime I'm never going to watch, Luffy. Yes, I said it, 1,000 plus episodes is just too much and frankly I don't like the art style. If I don't post tomorrow, just know the OP fandom got to me. If this video gets me to 2k subs, I will watch One Piece in one day. Like and subscribe or I will draw Gojo worse next time. I wish I could just see some art god's techniques and copy them. Yes, just like our first character of the day, Kakashi. God, I just wanna. Next we've got professional aura farmer Sung Jin Woo. But it's okay because honestly it do be very cool. Bro was willing to let Baru beat up the S ranks just for extra aura points. Not gonna lie, I respect it low-key. And lastly, random manhwa dude. I like the Korean art style, so I'm practicing it as well. Like and subscribe to gain as much aura as Sung Jin Woo.
I'm not beating the allegations if I keep making jokes like this, huh? Anyway, today I'm starting with drawing an even bigger menace than me. Truly a sorcerer of all time. Second, I drew the real goat of the universe, the king of curses, Sukuna.
What?
The only thing I dislike about him is that his hair is so hard to draw, like goddamn. Next, I drew the greatest and easiest to draw Naruto character, Kakashi. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, this is the second to last video in the series, so I'm just drawing whatever I want now. And lastly, a simple aura, farmer Sung Jin Woo. I'm actually working on a digital piece of him, so be ready for that. Like and subscribe where I will show you what I wanted to commission. You can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Well, it's finally here, guys. Last episode of me practicing anime boys. We've come a long way. But to lessen the emotional damage a bit, I will make this final sketch really special. By revealing and drawing an OC of mine. I mean, technically I did already draw him once, but we're not going to talk about that. His name's Akira Kurohi, and he has a very extensive and deep lore. Too bad I forgot. I think it might be fun to create or reveal an OC at the end of every series, so that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I hope you like the drawing, and next series we'll be learning female anatomy. Like and subscribe or I'll draw you on a female body.